Good morning, it's Morningstar. Breathe with me. Something's coming through, but I'm settling into the energies. We'll see what's gonna happen. Got my new phone, excited. Okay. Shote ano oto ote eka na ashahata no ia pa ea tono oto ote yakata ana ata. Sura dete ashatewa atana eandana atayaba. There's divine rays coming in, going out. Oto ate ashashashate diama atay. Okay, grandmother instructing me to set protocols. Aratotoya, archangels of love and light, who is willing to cleanse me of my arc field. There we go. Oh man. Tapping into Gusser's energy. Breathe. In the great I am, breathe. Diving deep into Middle Mother Gaia Earth. Back into the great I am. And if this is just for me, the power is still the same as if you watch it later. So if it's just for me, it's just for me. Soratika shotetiamo ata amo shotetia papa etu no oshikototiamo. Nodo itekana isha shashashane dia pahahe to ia shatea. Ano atetitika pasha te diama ata asaproto shoto dia patipiata. Breathing. So, grandmother's like, just turn it into a chat. All right. Oh man, my leg looks huge on there. But anyway, so like in talking about everything that Morningstar, have been talking about the pregnant pause, the chaos that takes place in the 3D. So I always know that either before a transmission or after a transmission, I'm going to slow my energy down and get even more settled. I'm going to just sit here and wait for one more minute. Some more guides, galactic beings, my council is coming in. Thank you. Grandmother Course Travel Council. Ote te ama, Archangel Michael there. Thank you. Oto o shishishi hyonda tahata anor. Kuan Yin's here. And now a beautiful lavender rose energy is here. Diamond. Breathe. Okay, now she said I can begin. So when we level up and we are going up levels, they will show us things that before we leveled up, we couldn't even, it's like it was hidden, like veiled, because we either were not mature enough or it would scare the hell out of us to deal with or to look at, something either in past life stuff, clearing up the energies and all that kind of thing. And so grandmother's telling me to go straight to the point. So after this last rise in activation, something really interesting happened. Let me think where I was. It was yesterday morning or the day before. So I was sitting out on the the porch. And they've been getting me up about 4:30 in the morning, right? And so, just the breeze, and we just gotten back off the trip, and I knew that we'd leveled up, and it was like, man, the energy is different coming back here, all of it. And it was just, there was no humidity that morning. So anyway, sorry. Still getting balanced. So I have done in the past soul retrieval, and soul retrieval is for me, it was heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. I did it probably 3 or 4 different class session things that were very intense. And what's interesting when you do soul retrievals, my teacher at the time, oh my God, I can't even remember his name. I don't think that really matters. Steve DeVarian. Anyway, at Temple Mound in Tampa. So he always said to back it up, find the historical in this soul retrieval. And I did. It was incredible how when they start showing you things, and then I would just Google certain things, and then stuff would be, it was like, oh my God, this is an actual event. This came in, this symbol, this came in, and it actually took place to go back and doing soul retrieval. Okay, now, here I am on the chair. I've always, this is gonna get a little dark, and so I'm gonna just give you a warning, a heads up beforehand, so if you don't wanna watch, turn off right now. And if you want to, then grace for all of us. Yes, there's lots of pink hearts. So I was taken someplace, and I was in this high-flying kind of spirit, right? Just kind of, man, I felt really good, and it was awesome. And all of a sudden, in my spirit, I could see them taking me someplace. And Carla was starting to back up, because I'm like, oh, hell no. No, don't take me there. But my spirit was already there. So I grew up with the different documentaries and stuff that were on shows. And so anyway, I don't know if you've heard the story about Charles Manson and all of the horrific things that man did. And there is a protective layer here. It's okay. I can talk about this. Because I just want to give you guys a heads up of what happens on this journey. Like, even you've leveled up. You're like, it's awesome. It's like, whoa, freedom. And then Spirit's taking me someplace. My flesh starts backtracking like, oh, hell no. I've always been afraid of that man. I don't even like looking at the person's face or in the eyes. You talk about, so I'm not going to give any more credence to that. But here's what happened. Sitting out there, they take me to the room. They take me to where the murder happened. I'm standing there. Breathe. And I literally extended my hand out to Sharon Tate. We collected the child, took her to the light, released her. She was there, and I could see her and her child, and in spirit, she's her spirit's alive, and the child's spirit's alive, and they're in heaven as such, and it's beautiful. After I really sent her and took her, extended my hand, she took my hand, we went up into heaven, released her, took her there, and her child, her unborn child. So I came back into the room, and my vision went like that to him. And I was like, man, I'm gonna unload everything in my heart and my spirit towards that person that Archangel Michael stepped in. He lifted up his shield, his sword, gave me kind of a head acknowledge. Archangel Michael turned towards that entity, and then I was released, and I was okay to continue on with my day. So here I am in a high-flying energy, and to re-say once again. And then they immediately take me someplace that I never wanted to hear. That once I saw that first documentary on that whole Charles Manson and Sharon Tate murder and the baby being murdered, I was horrific. The most, like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I can't. It's too much. Too much for me to take. I can't. No. But there it was, just a few days ago, sitting out there, and that's where they took me for a soul retrieval for Sharon Tate and her unborn child. And I don't even know why I felt a while ago I was to come on here and to share. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about and share. In this walk, when we're going through things, whether we're in the pregnant pause or the chaos, or we're sitting out around the table outside and having an absolute glorious time, and then they take me somewhere, and it was just like, that was not of my choosing. My higher spirit, my higher self was like, yeah, sure, let's go do this. And it was like a divine assignment. And I guess I was finally or ready to help or to do that soul retrieval. Now, please be aware that in my other soul retrievals, I would just go where spirit would send me. I didn't know where I was going. I just was, I was like, hey, use me, I'll go. So anyway. So don't be surprised if things like that happen. Don't be surprised that when you are leveling up and then it's a great, glorious day, and then all of a sudden, what? In front of you or behind you, and it's just like, because they know you're at a level that you can handle what they're going to show you. You can handle all the aspects of it. They know what you can handle. On every multi-level, on every multi-thing, they know what you can handle. I don't know. I don't even know why. I guess, okay, so grandmother says somebody out there needed to hear that. So anyway, I'm going to burst some sage after talking about that. I felt blessed, and I felt relieved also, because that story always tormented me as such, because it just did. It was a horrific thing that happened, and it was one of those things I couldn't see, I couldn't listen to. It was beyond. So, and then the day comes, then I'm the one that goes and retrieves her and her unborn child. Can't make this shit up, man. Why would I want to make that up? That shows you that, anyway, it doesn't matter. Either what I'm saying is real and true, and it is an energy signature, and you feel it, and you believe it, and you receive it. Or if you don't, turn me off, stop watching. And if I ever say anything to you out there that doesn't resonate with you, get off. It's okay. You don't have to listen. Or take what you hear and receive, and then if it doesn't all resonate, then please know it's probably for someone else, or maybe even for me, which is probably, because whenever we get on here as people that we do lives, It's us. It's the mirror talking back, right? It's the mirror reflecting. It's the mirror reflecting. Clear the energy. May such peace, such regard for highest light, highest wisdom, and spiritual discernment. They love us. They watch after us. They watch after our lives. They watch after everything about our lives. They see the past and they see the future. It's all as if it's a Groundhog Day for them. We're the ones that are living out the individual scenes. We're the ones that are living out in the 3D, the individual. This was March, or the day, or the minute, or the time. But here they are, right? The grand orchestrators, the grand masters in the play of your life, in the storyline of your life. They're working it all out. They're not gonna take you someplace that you're not able to go. Even as I was starting on this process and all of the stuff that I had to clear up from my past and my childhood. And, they would say, go to the store. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm afraid. I don't want to open up this door. No. No. And maybe it'd be a couple of weeks or a month or I don't know, 6 months, who knows. And then you'd open up the door and then you'd walk in and then things also would be happening. Like I'd have dreams where the old house that I grew up in was like this dark, shadowy kind of entity or house. And it was this whole process of running through the house and I couldn't catch my breath and something was chasing after me. And I just trying to get my hand on the door, right? Just, so many dreams of that, And then the day would come where I'm outside the house and I'm at the gate, and then when I turn around, the whole house just crumbles like an ash. Now there's a new white picket fence with a gate leading out into a boulevard or a street. And I knew that spiritually that was done. That was done, right? So in this process of learning to walk with Spirit, to learn to walk in our highest light, highest love, truly, and especially for me, learning to trust them, because I tell you what, coming out of this 3D life, my childhood that I came out of, I didn't fucking trust anybody. And truth be known, I really didn't trust myself. I didn't. I could get myself into trouble sometimes. But by the grace of the Most High, I made it through. So where am I going now? Alexa next. So don't be surprised or dismayed by the things that they show you and by the doors that they present for you. They will give you grace. Breathe. There is grace for you to open up that door and to deal with whatever they have to show you. Whatever it is. Please know, beloveds, and for some reason I'm doing this, it will all be okay. This is a multi-level thing going on right here. It'll be okay. Take their hand, walk with them every step of the way, trust where they're taking you in the 3D, in your dream life, in your vision life, in your meditations, all of it. Trust that real foundation of just trusting in them. And if you can't trust yourself yet, that's okay. Trust them to take you and lead you and guide you through to the next level, to the next step, to the next door, to across the next bridge, to the next road, to the next highway. What day am Alexa next? So I just want to take a minute and shout out to David Starr. We had an awesome possum live the other couple days ago. I don't know what day it was. Wednesday. And oh my God, I love working with David Starr. It's just like, he's like a kindred, like, I don't know, he's like my spiritual brother, right? It's just like, anyway, it was so awesome. So check that out if you haven't. And also, so Divine Ray is this app, and it's free. You go to Apple, download Divine Ray. It is so freaking cool. Oh my God. So David and his guides started talking to him about it, I think April of last year. And now it's this thing, it's this app, and you can go on there and you can follow all these different, there's like these 1 minute, 2 minute meditations. It's all of love and light. It's like and it, calm my speech down, Divine Ray. It's like a TikTok for the enlightened community. And it's awesome. You can, it's just really stinking cool. So just check it out. Play with it, have fun, check it out. I think David said in 6 weeks we'll be able to go live. Right now it's just downloading like 1 minute and 2 minute recordings that are cool. People are doing it like from Mount Shasta to, you know, whatever it is. It's just a really cool app for all those incredible light workers to just, to do this stuff. So it's really, really cool. So I just wanted to do a shout out for that. Let's see what else. Okay, so for those of you that are going to do my class, so I am cooking. I am cooking it. It's like, am I winging it? Am I doing what? So it's still cooking. It's coming up in a couple of days. We'll probably start next week. So I'm really excited about that. Breathe. Let's see what else. Okay, grandmother's saying, she'll do this. And it's done. All right, so I love you guys. You got this. Take bold steps, take baby steps into the great unknown, because it'll bring you life. It'll bring you sustenance to your heart and your spirit, that your days are full of rainbow and beautiful rose quartz hearts from Kuan Yin. I think that's, could be green terra, I don't know, sorry. Okay, well, there's a lot more to come. So just be blessed on this day. I love you all so. Gonna take one more look around. All right, Morningstar. Peace out, love you.